So a lot of black people are coming out and speaking up about the racism that they've experienced in these luxury stores. And we know black people love luxury. Okay, it's unfortunate, but it's true. It gives us the sense of success, it gives us that sense of validation, and it has done for years. But also we know that we're not really, it's crazy because per capita, we probably spend the most money on these things, but we're not really welcome in these places, are we? We're not the target audience. We're not, when they see us in these stores, oftentimes there's negative ideas that come into their mind, right?
I would like to say a few words. Recently, I've been going uptown more, up to London, up to nice hotels, nice cafes, luxury spaces, and I can't help but witness the way that I'm excluded, the way that I'm treated different, the way that I'm looked at like, who does she think she is, the way that I'm asked if I'm a guest here, the way that I'm like followed, and I just feel like, wow. I went in the lift today and a woman said to me, "Oh, I saw you in the cafe." So? Like, she wasn't saying it in a nice way. It's like, "I've noticed you already. Like, you don't need to be here still." Am I not allowed? I'm a paying customer like everybody else. And I just think it's actually really disappointing to see this racism still existing in London. And it's like, I feel like I'm made to like shrink, or I need to follow a certain code, or I just need to be like smaller than I am, and I won't do it. There's no way in hell that I've been through everything I've been through in life, and even if I didn't go through anything, I'm not shrinking to make somebody else comfortable. And I'm realizing that I can't hide, or I can't be. I'm very polished, I'm very polite, like there's nothing wrong with me except for they see my skin tone and it triggers them. And I just allow people to be triggered because it's just like, you're feeling triggered, not me. But I'm really, really disappointed, and I won't stop going to these spaces. I won't stop being myself, and I won't stop. And I just feel like more of us, black people, do need to go up to these spaces, and we do need to, present ourselves, but don't feel like you shouldn't go or whatever, because we.
I actually disagree. I think we should remove our money. I think we should stop going to these places, because in reality, we only go to these places and we only drench ourselves in designer and luxury because we want to be closer to whiteness. Literally, yeah. Right? It's the validation, right? And who's put that in place? Who's set that system up? White people. I've had experiences in stores where, you're being followed or whatever the case is. Just the other day, I'm in the shop, a white guy's in the shop, right? The Indian cashier, "You alright, buddy? You okay? You looking like, I just came into the shop. Why are you asking me a million questions? I just came into the shop. Do I look like I need help? Do I look like I'm not able? I look for 2 seconds. Why are you not asking him questions? Why are you asking me questions? Fuck off." Whether you're in luxury stores or not, these things happen. Unfortunately, it's the world in which we live.
Black people go into a designer store or a predominantly white space, and then they think that they're going to have a different experience when those companies have been called out for being racist and prejudiced this whole entire time. They get racially profiled. They'll come on TikTok, make a whole ordeal to try to get us black people who know that they're racially profiling them, and we don't even go there, to get us to defend them. Baby, you should have never been there in the first place. This is why we don't go, because we already know. You just think that you're going to have a different experience, and you want us to rally up behind you. No, it's crickets.
A question. Why were you guys so rude when I came in here? This is going on TikTok, by the way. Because I'm so tired of you guys discriminating against black people. You don't know if I'm a millionaire. You don't know who I am. When I came in here, you rolled your eyes. And you, when I said something, you rolled your eyes. And he was very polite. No, don't apologize now, because you don't know if I have $1 million in my bank account. You don't know if I have a Black American Express right now, and I could have bought the whole store. Okay, you guys need to stop discriminating against Black Americans when, if it wasn't for us, immigrants would not be here. Do you know what the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment is? Do you know what that is? No, you don't. If it was not for us, you wouldn't be here. And I'm sending this to corporate because you're very fucking rude. Thank you so much. You are very polite. You need a raise. And if any one of them are the managers, my team and I are going to make sure that you're above them. Okay? Thank you, sweetie.
Put a finger down if you recently just purchased 2 bags from Louis Vuitton, spending over $5,000, and instead of them making that moment special for you, they still rob you from the experience, and instead it's just a regretful transaction that you're now trying to dispute. I feel so embarrassed, belittled, and racially profiled shopping from that. I know with buying my first bag. When I went in there to buy my first bag, I got this Speedy 20. They told me that they didn't have hot foil stamping, and then when I go in there,
Spending $5,000 on a bag, damn. I mean, you gotta have like 500,000 in your account for that to make sense. I'll be real.
to buy my second bag, I hear them offering another white woman hot foil stamp. They told me personally that they did not offer that there at that location. And then I had my boyfriend call, who was also white, and they told him, of course they have hot foil stamping at that location. That's the only location they have in Colorado. My Speedy 20 ended up needing repairs, so we take my bag to the Louis Vuitton store to get it repaired. As I let them know, hey, I want to get my bag repaired, she's like, hey, okay, I can get your bag repaired for free for you, blah, blah, blah. I end up purchasing a bag that same day as I'm taking my bag to go get repaired. So not only am I coming in here looking to get my bag fixed, I'm also coming here looking to buy a new bag. When I tell you guys, my boyfriend asked them for champagne, which he's seen them give champagne to someone else. They come back out with tap water. Not still water, not bottled water, not Fiji water, tap water, and 2 cups, 2 mysterious ass cups they brought from the bag. Not to mention my Speedy 20 is still in Louis Vuitton custody and has been for over a month without any repairs being done. I don't know what's happening to the bag. As a black woman, save your money. We should shop for black owned brands who genuinely appreciate us as black women and our money and our services. Please do not ever go to Cherry Creek, Louis Vuitton in Colorado. Like, I'm returning everything that I have from Louis Vuitton. I would never shop there again.
Listen, I don't want to get, it's her life, whatever the case is. You don't think it's a bit weird to shop at black owned places but then like date a white guy? That's a genuine question. We should only do business at black owned institutions, but I'm also dating a white guy. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with interracial dating. I just thought that was interesting, man. So
we're in the Louis store. I think we've been standing here about a good 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm trying to see how long it takes before somebody come over here and ask us, can they help us?
I'm not gonna put myself in situations to get demeaned. Like, if I know it's not for me, I'm not gonna be there, I was in Harrods before I went to Grenada. We were buying my mom some stuff. I just felt uncomfortable. I'll be real, all the designer stuff, it does nothing for me. My brother thought I was gonna be like, my brother really likes that kind of stuff, right? I'm just like, this is not me. Like, I don't even wanna be here. They just get mum stuff and I'm out. Like, I don't wanna look around. I don't care, Gucci, Louis, I don't give a damn about none of that stuff. I actually find it quite strange, the people who obsess over these brands. Like, they give you some sort of value. They don't give you no value. Like, just leave. At that point, just leave. You're just making yourself feel upset for no reason. Like, we know what it is. Like,
That's two people. My husband just asked 2 of the salesmen if we could get some help.
No, I said you came and stood right here like you was helping to get stuff, so that's why I asked you. And it's not unfortunate, it's fine that you're not.
I'm recording myself. I'm recording myself. I can record myself. I can record myself. Yes, I can.
I asked
You might not be able to. You might not be able to.
kindly to please not.
I'm recording myself.
It doesn't matter if you're
It does. Let's take our money somewhere else. We could go to Gucci. We could go across the street. We could go across the way. Matter of fact, we go downtown.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Keep your energy. Keep your energy.
You might actually not be able to record in the store. It's a private place. It's not a public place.
Hey chat, I just wanted to come and basically talk about my Porsche experience yesterday and how Porsche treated me horribly and how that kind of ruined my whole Porsche experience and why I don't want a Porsche anymore. So when I went yesterday, so I just want to get this out the way because there's a lot of people in my comments. There's a lot of racist comments, a lot of everything in my comments going on right now. So I just wanted to come and make this video. So I bought cars before. Like, come on, this is not even my first time buying a cash car. So I bought cars before. Like, I've been in car dealerships. I know customer service, right? Every time I walked into a dealership, they've always said hello or hi or greeted me in some sort of way. And then maybe they asked me if I have an appointment or they asked me what am I looking for, okay? Simple. That's just simple. I feel like every dealership should be doing that, right? Or else, how else are you going to know somebody has an appointment or, you know, what they're looking for? But that is not the experience I had with Porsche. When I walked into Porsche yesterday, I didn't hear anything. I walked in the middle of their lobby. Mind you, that Porsche dealership wasn't a big dealership. They fit maybe three or four cars in there. I walked in. Everybody looked at me. Nobody approached me. Nobody said anything or a word to me. And I was standing in the lobby, just standing there for at least 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes passed, I went around and I looked at the cars.
The fact that you're in a car dealership and that's crazy. Car salesmen are like, they're some of the biggest salesmen. If you guys get what I'm saying. Like, they try to sell. Sell. They saw you, they said, what's bro doing here? It's not funny.
Also walked in with this middle-aged white man. 3 sales associates went to him.
What?
He was talking to him, and then I heard he'll be helping you today. They all walked away. They all looked at me. They did not say a word to me. They went somewhere else. I seen multiple sales associates just standing there talking to each other. And yeah, there was many that were free that were just not, they did not care to say anything to me. So, you know, I still wanted to stay. I was like, okay, maybe they're just busy or something. I'm gonna give it time. I walked and I looked around every car. I tried to look in it, you know, get an idea of like the display and just everything. And I also had my son with me. The only interaction that I ever got with somebody is when my son ran over to a sports car in front of like their cubicle of like sales associates. So that's where they were all there. And he like ran over there and he was like, oh, mommy, I want this car. Like, I like this car. Can we get this car? And one of the sales associates was all like, you should buy the car. Mind you, this is a sports car that is not for sale. It literally says not for sale on it. And so he was like, you should buy the car today.
They're taking the piss.
He's like, don't wait till you get older, buy the car today. And then that was it. He looked at me. He said that to my 6-year-old. He looked at me, and then I was like, I smiled kind of, and I was like getting ready to say something, and he walked away. And
you know, this is where like it is different because they are, you know, this is a woman, right? If that's a man, if that's a black man, even though, you know, racism, discrimination exists, they're not doing that. They assume that she's probably just, I don't know, maybe her husband or whatever the case is.
I was like, okay. So my dad called me after that. I FaceTimed my dad. I showed my dad all the cars. I was like, this is the car that Kingston likes. And, you know, he's making jokes with Kingston. Like, that car is so fast you wouldn't be able to get in it and stuff like that. And, you know, just, you know. And so I went and I showed him the other cars. And I told my dad, I'm like, I'm not getting any service in here. Like, nobody has even came up and talked to me at all. Not one time. I haven't got a word. Kingston, my son has gotten more words in this dealership than I have at this point. I'm like, and I'm the one that's, you know, they probably don't know it, but I'm the one that's paying cash for a car.
Oh shit, flexing.
No, I'm probably the only person in here that's probably paying cash for a car.
Oh
But
shit.
anyways, you know, like, I think it's just because I look young. I'm only 22. You know, they probably don't think I'm as successful as I am. Whatever. So yeah, so after that, I got off the phone with my dad. Me and my dad were probably on the phone for at least 15 minutes. Still standing in the lobby. Mind you, this is a small lobby. There's at least 12 sales associates here that are...
Deep the optics, right? We stand in these places feeling objectified, feeling less than, knowing what's happening, but we're still waiting there for the validation. It's kind of dark, man. It's kind of dark, I'll be real.
Talking to each other. None of them have approached me. None of them have said a word to me. So I'm like, okay, now I'm kind of like feeling, I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling mad. I'm feeling confusion. I'm just feeling all of these things, right? Because I just came from Ben's dealership and I was looking at a car there. But I was like, dang, I really want to look at a Porsche because I've been seeing Porsches on the road. I like the way that they look. I want, you know, to compare the two, and I want to buy a car. When I went into Ben's, it was, as soon as I walked in, hello, how are you? How are you doing? What are you here for? What are you looking for today? Do you have an appointment? Okay, I'm going to help you. They brought me my cars. I test drive the car. You know, and it was just like that. I was probably in and out of Ben's in like 30 minutes just off of like exceptional, you know, just customer service. Just, and I do have the guy that helped me. I do have his number saved, and I will be contacting him, and we're actually working with the price on a car together. But besides that, let's get back to the Porsche store. So after I got off the phone with my dad, I went out and I looked at all the cars in the lot. And that's where y'all see me make that video of Porsche on the lot. After I looked at all the cars on the lot. That probably took me another 15 minutes. I was probably there for a whole hour. And I did not get a hello, a hi, a how are you, do you have an appointment, nothing.
Again, people, we gotta stop being slaves to these brands, man. It's not that deep. It honestly isn't. You've never seen me with a name brand on because I don't have any. I think I have a Ralph Lauren long sleeve top. And then shoes. Shoes have to be name brand because it's just a quality issue. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You know, we get the success. What comes with the success? More expensive things, luxury. We try to enter these spaces, but then the reality hits, doesn't it? You're black. And in this case, not only is she black, she's a black woman. Double whammy.
This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone. I just can't let this go. This liquor got me in my